Hi guys, welcome back to You've Got This, the channel that's dedicated to teaching you all the life skills that you need to make it in this world. Today we're going to be doing probably everyone's most hated chore, cleaning the bathroom. And I think of all the chores, like cleaning your kitchen, vacuuming, dusting, mopping, cleaning the bathroom is my least favorite, but it has to be done. So I'm just going to show you the finer points of cleaning the bathroom. You should be cleaning your bathroom once a week, and that's a good opportunity after you've cleaned the bathroom to also put in fresh towels, fresh hand towels, fresh bath towels, because you need to be changing those out on a regular basis. Now, I have seen some posts online, and one of the biggest deal breakers, this is if it's not incentive enough just to have your house clean, it could also be incentive that if you're trying to get a chick or a dude to like you, one of the biggest deal breakers for them is when you have a really dirty, gross bathroom. I've read, guys hate it when they go to girls' apartments and their bathrooms are filthy. They don't like it just as much as girls don't like it when they go and are hanging out with a dude and like the toilet's filthy and stuff like that. So I'm just going to show you, it really only takes about maybe 15 minutes to clean a bathroom. And if you do it every week, then it's really quick because you're not having to scrub old stuff. You're just kind of getting it freshened up every week. So let me show you what I keep. I keep all my cleaning supplies in a bucket, and then I just stash this in the laundry room when I don't need it. But it's so nice and convenient if you have a bucket like this to just throw your cleaning supplies in, and you can take it around the house if you have multiple bathrooms or even to the kitchen. Let me show you what I consider to be the essential items in your bathroom cleaning kit. Paper towels, glass cleaner, cleanser, some sort of a cleanser. This is an all-purpose cleaner, a toilet brush, a scrubby sponge, and I like the kind that have a rough side so that you can really scrub, and a toothbrush is handy. So both of these things, this toothbrush is an old toothbrush that I used to use for my teeth, and it makes a really good little tool for getting into corners, tight little corners where maybe mildew is growing in your shower. This is an old kitchen sponge, and instead of just tossing it, a kitchen sponge after a certain point, you're probably just putting germs back onto your dishes. You can wash them and use them for quite a while, but at some point you kind of want to get rid of it and put a new fresh kitchen sponge, and it's a good one to become a bathroom sponge. And then I also use a scrub brush like this. This scrub brush, I'm not going to use it today. I use this to clean in between the grout in tiles when I'm cleaning a floor. And you can use this if you have a tile in your surround in your shower to get in the grout. But I don't need it today, but I do keep it in my kit. So those are the essential items for cleaning your bathroom. And they're actually all the things you probably use in your kitchen too. And then fresh towels. So you know what? Let's go do this thing. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna say that over. All right, let's go clean this bathroom. It ain't no big thing. Okay, so the very first thing that you want to do is you want to remove anything that's on your counter spaces or in a spot that you're going to be cleaning. So I'm going to take the soap and move it away. And then this basket of toiletries, I'm going to put them to the side. Just as a note, in our house, we don't like to have anything on the bathroom counters other than like hand soap and lotion and maybe a mirror. So our counter spaces are really clean because we just use little totes to kind of be a little caddy to collect all the stuff we use on a regular basis. And I really recommend that. Keep the counters clear. It just keeps your house a lot less cluttered. So anyways, I'm going to put those to the side and get them out of my way so I can clean. So let's start with cleaning the sink. I'm going to wet my sponge and just put a little bit of cleanser. You don't need too much. You really need to scrub around the drain because that's, at least where we live, that's where a lot of kind of algae or mold grows, it seems to. And then I'm going to scrub the counter. Now you can see this is a little tiny sink, but yours might be bigger, but you're just going to clean all around the fixtures, really scrub, get behind and get along the edges. Once you feel like you've given it a good scrub, I'm going to rinse this down. So now I've got my sink clean. I'm going to go ahead and just clean the mirror with a little bit of window cleaner. And then I like to go back and clean the faucet off, get all the water spots and mineral deposits. I just use glass cleaner, and if you do it often enough, it'll take away the mineral deposits too. So there, that's all nice and shiny. I got off all the toothpaste and water spots, so that's all nice and shiny. Now, one thing you do want to do periodically is just check the cabinets underneath the sink and make sure that there isn't like toothpaste or soap or splashes of just whatever, cosmetics. Just wipe it down if it looks dirty. So just check that every once in a while. It doesn't need it today, so I won't do it. And now, I think what everybody hates more than anything is the toilet. Yeah. But if you do it every week, it's not bad. So now I'll take my paper towels. Now, if you don't like using paper towels because you're trying to conserve trees, which is a good thing, you can use like microfiber cloths, and you don't have to use these. I do, especially with the toilet, just because the toilet has poo and pee on it. So anyway, I'm going to take my all-purpose cleaner. I'm going to spray down every surface and wipe it down, and I pay particularly close attention to the hinges where the toilet seat is. You have to really get around those hinges because urine tends to accumulate there. It just happens, it splashes, so you got to just make sure you remember that that's a place to really pay attention to. So I'm just really paying attention to the toilet seat here so that I'm getting, and I even like to get along the edges here that you might not think of. Toss that. Toilet bowl. Underneath the sink is often a place that has especially urine. So I'm going to get around those joints and really get that. Okay, so that's that. Now, I am gonna go ahead and scrub the toilet bowl, but then I'm not done with the toilet. I still have more to do. So I sprinkle some cleanser powder in the toilet and scrub really well around the entire bowl down into the outlet hole. And then you have to make sure you get up under the rim, because that's where the water comes down from. And if you really don't pay attention, you're going to either get mineral deposits or you're going to get even some mold growing there. So you got to get all parts that you can with your toilet brush. And so I like to let that sit for a minute. It has a little bit of chlorine in it, and that helps sterilize it. So I go ahead and leave that in for a minute. I put my toilet brush into the trash can so it can kind of drip onto those paper towels I already threw in there while I'm finishing up the bathroom. And then it's relatively sort of drip dry by the time I'm done cleaning. Now, you really have to pay attention to the exterior of the toilet, because mainly urine does sometimes splash or drip down around the edges. And the other thing is that it seems like a lot of hair accumulates around the base, especially back where the bolts are that bolt the toilet down to the floor. So I'm going to wipe the whole front, and then I'm going to get back towards the bottom and get around those bolts. And I'm going to have to get down on my hands and knees. So here I am getting the bolts around the bolts and getting any little bit of hair, you know, just dust and hair seems to accumulate there. Get a little bit more here. Put this bolt cap back. And I usually just kind of go around the floor every time just because of hair and stuff. So, okay. And now that that's done, I'll go ahead and give it a little flush. We have dogs and they drink out of the toilet, so I'm always afraid to leave that in there for too long, because if I leave it, I just don't want them to accidentally drink it. So, okay, and last thing we have to do is the shower. Okay, so now we're going to clean the shower. Now this is a little tiny tight shower, so it's going to be a little squeezed, but we'll try to get you all the shots that you need to see it. To clean the shower, I'm going to use cleanser, a little toothbrush to get in the corners, my sponge, and then I'm going to need a bucket to rinse this shower. In one of my other bathrooms, I have a handheld attachment that I can just spray everything down with to rinse. But because of the tightness of this shower and not wanting to get wet by the shower head, I'm going to fill the bucket with water when I need to rinse everything. So the first thing I'm going to do, you can see I've cleared out the shampoo and soap and stuff out of the shower so that I can get every surface. And I'm just going to throw some water on the walls and wet it down so that the cleanser will kind of stick and it's not too dry. I'm going to put a little cleanser, get some on the sides a little bit, and I'm going to scrub the shelves. Go ahead and scrub this. Now this is where my toothbrush is going to come in handy because we have some algae that has grown in the corner. So I'm just going to scrub that out with my toothbrush. Now I'm just going to rinse it off with water. Okay, so now the shower is clean. I didn't clean the glass, but what you would, because the glass is clean already, we just cleaned it a couple days ago. But what you want to do is, minerals and soap scum accumulate on your glass. And you can buy a squeegee, and if you just squeegee the water off after you shower each time, that will keep it clean. You really won't have to clean it in any other way. If you don't do that and you do accumulate soap scum and mineral deposits and stuff, you can use a microfiber cloth and some all-purpose cleaner and just keep it nice and shiny and clean. If you have a bath tub with a shower curtain, what you're going to want to do is along the base of that shower curtain periodically mold is going to grow. And what you can do about that is whether it's plastic or even a synthetic material, if that's the I have a bathroom upstairs that has a cloth interior shower curtain and then a cloth exterior shower curtain. I just take them out and throw them in the washing machine and wash them. And so you can do that even if it's a vinyl lined, like a vinyl liner shower curtain. You can just wash it in the washing machine. Wash it with something abrasive like a towel or something, and that'll help it scrub off. So anyway, there's our nice clean shower. Okay, so now that your bathroom is all sparkling and clean, it's time to change out the dirty towels. So I'm just going to take my towels and put them into the dirty clothes and replace with nice, fresh, bright white towels. Well, I like white towels, whatever color you have. And now, there we go. And then the last thing I would do is empty out my trash can. So that wasn't so bad. I hope I see you back here next time on You've Got This for more exciting episodes. Please subscribe if you haven't already and like the video. And check out my website, you'vegotThislife.com. Thanks a lot, guys.